Hey, Joe Gilder here from Home Studio Corner. Maybe you're in this position. You've learned the basics of recording and mixing. You've jumped over that initial hurdle, which is a big deal. Congratulations. Only now you feel a little bit like you're all dressed up and nowhere to go. You're recording and mixing music, but it sounds okay, but it feels like it's missing something. That something is better production. Here's one tip that will shift your thinking and move you towards producing better, more interesting music right away. What's the tip? Whoosh! Make it hummable. That's right, hummable. Not even sure that's a word, but hear me out. We humans are wired to listen for melodies. It's fairly well accepted that the song melody needs to be good. But I'm not talking here about the lead vocal. That's a given. I'm talking about everything else in the song. How can you make those tracks hummable? The more you can do that, the more people are going to get your song stuck in their head. The goal is to give them something to hum other than the lead vocal. It can be a really cool keyboard part or a sweet guitar lick or maybe a cool background vocal. When you're producing your next song, think of how many ways you can introduce hooks and melodies into the music, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Couple of words of warning. If you're anything like me, you tend to hear a good piece of advice and then you take it too far. I'm not suggesting that you make your songs busy. I don't want you to add parts just for the sake of adding parts. But if there's a part of the song that feels like it's missing something, try adding something melodic. Second word of warning, you don't have to make this super complicated. Stupid, simple melodies work really well. You can find examples of this everywhere, but I'm going to show you an example from a song that I produced earlier this year for my friend Whitney Winkler. Great sounding EP, please go check it out. What I'm going to play for you is the last minute and a half or so of the song. It's the bridge and the final chorus. And let me spell out for you all the different melodies that you're going to hear as this song ends. It's a fairly underproduced song. It's not super big, but we added lots of melodies to keep it really engaging. So when it begins, you're going to hear these super killer background vocals that her friend Marco recorded. So the first one will go something like, ah, and then there's another one that goes, ah. So you've got that going, okay? It's already feeling really good. Then it gets into the chorus, and you've got Whitney singing some different background vocals between vocal phrases that repeat what the vocal is saying, but with a different melody. So there's one that goes, light up on the shore, flashes from the... Another set of background vocals are doing this really light, ha, 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 ha. It's not necessarily melodic, but it is interesting, and it's something you could walk around. I could picture myself walking down the road humming, ha, 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 along with the music. Then back to the stupid simple melody, there's a synth part that's panned to one side and a piano part that's panned to the other, playing the same thing, literally playing bum, 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 bum. But in the context of everything else that's happening, it adds another layer that works really well. Really fun stuff. Hope this sets your imagination on fire. Go try it on a song. If you want a few more pieces of advice on production, specifically 4 questions you can ask to help yourself produce better music, go check out my production checklist. It's at homestudiocorner.com/checklist, and as always, it's completely free. Thanks for watching. See ya.